Hey Gemini, welcome to Intention 1111. I'm here to do your July monthly reading. I wanted to say thank you to all subscribers who like, share, comment. I sure appreciate you guys. New subscribers, welcome. And you guys who've been there since day one, I appreciate you. If you'd like to book a personal read with me, you can reach me at whereyourintentions at intentions1111.com. We have a Cancer new moon coming up on the 17th. And in a general sense, it's going to be about the inner world, right? Getting in here and doing your work. So let's see what we've got for Gemini for July. I know you're getting these a little later in the month, but remember, these readings don't have to be timed. They can be 2-3 years from now. They can apply to your life. So just bear that in mind. Gemini. July. When I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature. Okay, so when I'm in a state of appreciation, new doors open up for me to experience a higher vibrational experience, right? I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Okay. Super attractor. This is about raising the vibration, Gemini. This is about raising your vibe. So let's see what else we have for you for the month of July. I think I'll use these cards today for Gemini. Gemini. Ooh. These cards are so hard to shuffle. They're stiff. When you're looking for a good tarot deck, you know, they may look pretty. You know, if you don't connect with them, that's one thing. But this deck is great. It's just hard to maneuver. So make sure you've got that element in when you're looking for a good tarot deck to use. Love of self is coming up pretty heavy in this. Making a plan to let go of some things. Here we go, Gemini. Here you are, Queen of Swords. I'll right off the bat, I can tell you there's conflict with another person who views themselves as lesser than you, or who may be envious of you, and there may be issues here. Now, this may be for a select few of you guys, but there may be issues here about that person starting a campaign to weaken your reputation with others, to catch you up, right? They want to find holes in the armor, so to speak, right? So one simple example of that is somebody who seemingly comes to you in a very humble and naive way, seeking your advice about something, right? And they think they're being really slick about it. But they are asking you questions and they're only telling you half the story, okay? And then all of a sudden, oh, well, I thought it was this. Oh, well, I looked this up and it said it was this. So they're trying to weaken your resolve and find holes in your knowledge or find holes in your guidance or your advice, right? As one example. In order to render you powerless in this circle of people or at work or in relationships or whatever, that you are isolated from that, and they want to steal and grab that power that you have or that vibration that you have that attracts people to you in order to facilitate healing or learning or whatever. They want you to be at the level that they perceive themselves at, and they want to be the person who people come to, right? They want to be in that position. However, the problem with their logic here is that they're unable, okay, to earn it. They're unable to work for it. They're unable to gather the knowledge and the experiences for that particular path. You can't jump into someone else's path if that path isn't meant to be yours, right? You can't hijack it. You can't steal it. Every person's experiences are unique to them, and it gives them unique knowledge, and it gives them a unique gift set in order to help heal the collective, right? But this person doesn't like all of the attention that you're getting, Gemini. And they want you to be, instead of this Queen of Swords over here, you know, with this knowledge and discernment, they want you to be this little hermit over here with this sad little record player, okay? And because they perceive themselves as lesser than you, they want to step in from the Page of Swords to the Queen of Swords into your path, into your abundance. So for some of you out there right off the bat, just bear in mind that you have someone in your life who's trying to undermine you and isolate you, and they may act like they're your best goddamn friend. Okay? So be mindful, listen to your intuition, listen to the messages the universe is giving you. When you get a red flag from this person, pay attention. You're being called to move away from this person and allow this person to heal themselves. You're protected, Gemini. You're a protected person because you have a message to give. You've got spirit team, ancestors, the universe, whatever, gathering all around you to protect you because you have a divine mission ahead of you. You have something here that needs to be given to the collective. And so no matter what this person throws at you or tries to undermine you with or tries to make you look stupid because they don't have what it takes to get it done, don't worry about it. Remove that person from your life and keep it moving. Because you are divinely protected. You are healed. This person is not healed. They're working out of a place of ego. I wouldn't take any trips with this person or go on any trips with this person or go on any outings with this person. You know, when somebody is in a group of people and they start acting like they're brand new and they don't fucking know you and they start changing their personality up and you're like, who's this? That's a red flag to exit the scene and not bother that person ever again. You'll find when somebody is one way with a group of people and a different way with you, it's because they're burning the candle at both ends. And they are presenting themselves as a certain way in front of these people and a different way to you. Because what they're doing is taking your knowledge and your lessons and your wisdom, and they are applying it to this group of people as their own. Okay? Or you're being talked about in these circles as shitty and not knowing what you're doing or talking about because they want to rise and place themselves in your position. So I wouldn't take any trips. I wouldn't go any place really with this person because saying don't even go with them in a conversation. You know, sometimes I'm saucy, you know, and I tell people quit chasing dick and chase a library book. Okay. So the point is this person needs to elevate. They need to gain knowledge. They need to move up in their path. And the only person who can do that for them is themselves. So if you have a person here who's trying to undermine you or take something that you've earned, they can never really take it. It's sad to see them go through the process because they can't take it because those experiences are unique to you and your path. So just bear that in mind. You have to make a decision sometimes when you're dealing with unhealed people, and the job of a healer is to teach someone else how to heal themselves and how to alchemize that energy. It's not to heal them. We can't heal other people. We can show them how to heal themselves. So just remember to work on your own healing. This person, they may try to hijack you, they may try to undermine you, but they will fall flat on their face because they don't have the experiences to lend to that specific healing. So in the end, they're just going to make themselves look ridiculous. So just bear that in mind. If you continue on the path with this person, if you continue getting yourself in these conversations with this person, if you continue moving forward here in this cycle with this person, all they're going to do is try to wrap that rope tighter and tighter and tighter around you. Because what they want to do is wrap your ass up and shove you in a closet and steal your wig and go out there and act like they're you. So it's definitely an imposter situation, right? So they're when they're with you and they're acting like, oh, we're friends and we're having a great time, all they're really doing is mimicking you. They're copying you. They're trying to suck that knowledge and make it their own. So just bear that in mind. Closet haters, okay? You're being called to kind of release yourself from this situation and seek out your own path without this person. So if this is a lover, they're jealous of you, they envy you, they whatever, they're trying to undermine you as a means of control so that they can then be placed in the spotlight. It doesn't seem like a love situation here to me, but that may apply to some of you out here. This seems like a friend or a coworker who really just wants to be who you are, and they're trying to steal your abundance. So you're called to free yourself from this particular situation. And what that means is you can only resolve the conflict here. You can only control what happens here. You can't really control what happens externally with that person. They're being brought to you as a lesson about your own self, right? And putting down boundaries and knowing that, bad energy just sort of poisons us against, it doesn't really elevate that person. It just kind of brings us down. So it's a lesson in creating boundaries and moving to the next level for you, Gemini. Center of your read is the Star card. So the Star card is always a yes card. The Star card is about healing. It's about divinity. It's about protection. You are protected. You're moving on to something else, and this person's still going to be playing their sad little game over here. You're on a path to happiness. You're on a path moving toward a 10 of Cups. And also you're being called to see that this situation with this person is an illusion, right? And you're being asked to see through the illusion. Meanwhile, it's a split of two different paths for you, Gemini, and this person. This person is going to trap themselves in their own game, right? The longer they try to mimic, the longer they try to step into your path, the more they're backing themselves into a corner. Because let's say, for example, what's going to happen when you cut your energy off from this person, right? And they're being called on the carpet because they've been pretending like they're you to answer a question or to give advice to somebody who comes to them. That's when they're going to trap themselves because they can't plagiarize anymore from you, right? So for whoever that's for out there, if this is love relationship, we don't want anyone here who doesn't benefit to our world, who doesn't benefit to our growth, who doesn't invest in our growth, and likewise. So if you've got someone here who's trying to make yourself smaller so they can shine brighter, that's not love, that's control and envy and jealousy and ego. So, a mirror, not necessarily a mirror as in like, but something's being placed in front of you to deal with and handle as part of wisdom in order to proceed forward and to not allow leeches to continue to hang on our backs, okay? So let's see what Gemini can expect for the rest of July. Oopsie. Excuse me. everybody. Let's try that again, shall we? What can Gemini expect for the rest of July? Okay, that one wants to come out. Justice. Okay, justice. You know, sometimes I talk about how karma wants to put us in a front row seat, right? Karma puts us in a front row seat sometimes. And it's not as oh, ha, ha, you got what's coming to you. No. It's actually for us to be able to see justice, yes. But it's for us to learn to have compassion for that person and to say, you know, it's really sad. All they had to do was ask, right? Or it's shown to us as a lesson not to put ourselves in that position, not to be like that person. And here's what would have happened if we had continued this relationship on. So it's really for us to see. It's not for us to see that they're getting their gettings, okay? It's for us to file it away in the back of our mind as a cautionary tale. What you can expect for the rest of July is to receive justice on this situation here that you're currently dealing with for some of you. For some of you, this is a job situation in which somebody is trying to steal a promotional opportunity from you by making you look like crap and trying to undermine the superior's confidence in you, right? Your boss or whatever, their confidence in you so that they can take that position. So they're taking your credibility and chopping it down, and your work and chopping it down, and criticizing your work and chopping it down so that you look like you don't know what you're doing, but they do, right? So someone's taking the credit for your work, and someone is trying to slide into a position that you're up for, that you're getting attention for. You're going to get the position anyway. You're going to get what you're striving for anyway, whatever that is for you guys out there. You're going to get it. It's yours because remember, you're protected, right? And you're meant for that path, okay? And so that's going to kind of send this person back to the drawing board to try to figure out, you know, how come that didn't work out? Well, they didn't earn it, honestly, and that's why it didn't work out. Because nobody really ever gets away with anything, right? Even if we don't see it, even if karma doesn't give us a front row seat sometimes, nobody gets away with anything. So justice is going to be served. You're going to get the contract. You're going to get the position. You're going to get whatever it is that you're seeking here. You're going to wind up on top, Gemini. So don't sweat it. Just take it as a means of having to draw a boundary. And sometimes we have to let people exit our life. And it's for our own good. But let's see what Gemini doesn't expect for the rest of the month. You're going to be a little bit sad because you invested some time in this relationship with this person, whether it's lover, friend, coworker, you invested some time. So it's going to be a little bit bittersweet. But this person leaves you juggling and leaves you in chaos, and they create a sense of urgency to create a false reality in your life where there is none, right? There is no sense of urgency. And so what you're going to find is that's going to exit your life. That chaos is going to exit your life. You're going to be on a new path. You're going to be brought into the fold. You're going to be offered that position. You're going to open the door for new vibration to come into your world, new friendships, new jobs, new partnerships, new lovers, whatever, right? Because that's the path that you're meant to be on. So what you don't expect is kind of what you can expect. But your intuition is knocking on your door and telling you to hold back from this person. Hold your energy back from this person for a little bit and just observe what happens. Observe what happens. Your intuition has already been telling you that this person really doesn't have your best interest in mind. So, wish fulfillment is you holding your energy back and laying these burdens down and moving on with the show. This person is in lack. They'll remain in lack, and they're trying to take yours from you. Communication surrounding you, that you're lacking in a skill, you're lacking in some sort of whatever, criticism, right? Oh, well, I looked at her report the other day and, okay, and letting, like, CCing everybody on an email about something that's trivial, right? Example. They're trying to take your abundance, and their communication surrounding you is taking from you, right? But it's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you. Balance out, and you're going to get the job or whatever it is. So let's get some advice cards on it. So don't sweat it. Let this person move out of your life. Take your energy away from this person, and let them fall on their faces, because that's what's going to happen. And all of the criticism, I'm not big on Bible verses or whatever, but no weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? What's in the dark is brought to the light. Whatever it is you subscribe to, right? But a lot of times when people go hard to try to set a trap for you, they end up falling in their own trap. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to fall in their own trap. Time to play. Make time to dance and play. Remember, we talked about in the beginning of the read about raising your vibration. So in order to combat, in order to bring in the best possible scenario for yourself, you have to raise your vibration. You can't be wrapped up in the chaos this person's presenting in your life. Get it out of there. Raise your vibration. Focus on you. Focus on your way forward. Turn over a new page. It's time to let this person float out of your life. Let love heal the way for change. You can only control yourself, and you can only show this person how to remove their own blocks. Transformation. Let love transform you forever. So again, this is about you focusing on your path. You're protected. You're going to get what you want in the end. But it's time to let this person move on out of your life, because they're trying to steal from you. So Gemini, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see you guys mid-month.